I think I may be live. Let me go through the 12 steps of nonsense here during Christmas time. Let me get this thing set up. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, December 11th, 2019. And Merry Christmas season from the Rancho. Let's see if I can get this fixed. We don't need that. We don't need cinematic Tijuana. Good morning, everybody. And I think I may down. Let's put a thumbnail on Shamaj. How you doing, babe? First in the gate, Charla. Merry Christmas to you. Let's change this thumbnail. I got to go through a million things here. I can probably do this in less than 10 minutes now. All right, there we go. Boom. All right, let's see if we can get back to the watch page. Back to Creator Classic because the new Creator Studio sucks. Back to the dashboard. Back to the channel. No man is born to failure. No man is a failure who has friends, right? Okay, I'm back on there. Okay, Nathan, I am live. I am well. Good morning, Sandy. Anybody else I missed on the shy chat? Hello, Vanessa. Greetings to you in the great city of London. Love the tree. Thank you. How you doing, Manu? Thelma Lou, Sandy, Nathan. Hi, Allie, Pally, Valerie. Thank you again for your very sweet kindness. Appreciated that. Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you. I think the tree turned out pretty good. Let me just get out of the way a minute. I actually had more people writing me about the console. About the stereo console here. And that's once again, that's a 1960 Motorola 21 tube stereo console. Today I have the bass turned on. Hey Kim, because last night with Missy Jen sleeping, I didn't want to have the bass booming on there, but it's got a left channel, a right channel, and it has a dedicated third channel, which is just bass. And when you crank that thing up, that thing really rocks the house. How you doing, Fergus? Good morning to you. Oh no, you were in bed sick for a week. I'm sorry to hear that, honey. I hope you're feeling better. Yes. Nathan, does it look like a department store tree? Christmas on the Rancho. And we have thank you, Stay Golden. We have so many, thank you, Kim. We have so many Christmas videos over the years on the Rancho here. I hope you'll go back and check some of them out. Just put Christmas in the search box and you'll be able to see some past Christmases. Hello, Brary. Happy holidays to you, my friend. Thank you, Fergus. I'm glad you're feeling better now. Far from department store trees. Hello, Harvey. Good morning to you. I'm not sure how much longer he'll be here, Golden. But I do want to thank those of you who were on the stream. I don't know if that's a little too loud. I'd be like, turn that up, Rosie, so we don't have to hear you. All right. Let me get to something, then I'll get to last night. Jeff T. Rowe, who is a wonderful, wonderful friend of mine, and I've felt as close as you can be on the internet. Hey, J Money. I felt as close as you can be to Jeff T. Rowe and his family out in the great Midwestern United States. Man, this is nerve-wracking. Jen's laughing. I can't even hear myself think, but I got to get a cup of coffee, guys. Bear with me. Enjoy the music. Christmas songs sound like a funeral parlor. Hey Fitz, how you doing? Van Billy, you're going to miss him when he hits the road. His cooking looks good though. Thank you, Golden. Yeah, many people have commented on how great Marshall's culinary skills are, so much appreciated. I will pass that along to you. Thank you, Brary. Appreciate that. Yeah, when the music bothers me, I don't like anything talking over me. So I hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. Like I said, Jeff T. Rowe has been a friend of mine for years. Yes, he did light a Sansui stereo on fire in his backyard that I sent him when he was going through a little bit of a rage storm, and I returned the favor by burning up a hat that he sent me, all set to the music of Mrs. Miller. But through the many years, Jeff and I have remained very friendly, and he's been a sweet friend to Missy Jen and I. Hello, JK. Hello to you. And he's been a very sweet friend to us. And as you guys know, 2018, this is going to be a difficult Christmas for Jeff. He left. He lost his wonderful wife, and he still trucks on. He helped her fight a valiant battle against cancer, which sadly she ultimately lost. But you know, Jeff has one thing that can never be taken away from him. Hello, Icy. And that is an amazing family that loves him dearly, and a lot of people on YouTube that enjoy Jeff to the hilt. JK, I hope you're doing well today. So we received a card today from Jeff, Missy Jen, and I, and Missy Jen's sitting over here. Hope Santa brings you Christmas surprises in all shapes and sizes. Merry Christmas to an amazing you from the Rowe family, Jefferson T. Rowe. I thought that was incredibly sweet of Jeff. And then he sent a little goodie thing. And of course, Jeff's big forte was being a clown. Right? You see Jeff. There we go. In there, and he sent some amazing stuff in here. I already picked this. He sent like a metal detecting kit here, and he is so cute. The number one thing is toilet paper. Toilet paper for two. I don't know how you see that. The little thing that's in there. Rosie O'Kelly successful metal detection. And actually, it appears like Jeff sent, Jeff sent some silver coins and stuff here. Rosie O'Kelly successful metal detection kit. You really can't see it there. And it's got like pop tops on it, and I'll be darned. I mean, it looks like Jeff has actually put some of his silver coins in here, which is. I kind of wish that Jeff had kept them. I love Jeff. A couple, looks like a couple. Dinner for two, and this is two 1964 Kennedy $50 here, silver, 90% silver. And, it's like about $12 or $13 in today's money. Okay, there you go, Miguel. Good. Very sweet and thoughtful accessory kit for two. And it's got all kinds of goodies, additional toilet paper. Yeah, I'm not sure. Part of a toothbrush. Oh, I guess this is things that maybe he found himself. It's got a large bullet here. It's typical Jeff. Dentemp temporary denture cream. Pack of matches, half a pack of matches in here. Salt and pepper. Anyway, Jeff, we love you dearly. As you know, you're always near and dear to our heart. And this Chris, oh wow, yeah, a used razor blade, always good. Razor. Smells like, I don't even want to say. And I don't know what this is. Looks like little bits of gold or something in there. So, all right, Jeff, thank you. hair tie for the wig here. So Jeff is just Jeff is Jeff. There's one of the no problem, Jen. I got your message. I hope Mouse Toes comes back again. I dropped Mouse Toes a look at Jeff said your face here. This guy is unbelievable. Yeah, I hope Mouse Toes comes back. Yeah, it's the best Christmas ever. It's not used. I just adore Jeff. So I'm going to share this with Missy Jen. And thank you, Jeff. You know, I'm not going to dwell on the fact that Christmas is a very tough time for loss of family. And I'm really hoping that 2019 is going to be a super year for you and Trent and Ray and everybody else in your house. Okay. So thank you, Jeff. Yeah, funny gift. It's typical of Jeff. Jeff puts a lot of thought into things. He's a very, what would I say about Jeff T. Bro? He's a non-traditional kind of guy. His, I don't know. I think she got a little hacked off that Mr. X had a wrench last night to try to give a little more balance on the channel. So I'm hoping that she'll come back. I'm hoping. I dropped her a line last night. Hey Elvis. Yeah, we're in 2019. I mean 2020. I hope 2020 will be a good year for Jeff and Jeff's family. I've always enjoyed, especially Trent, because he's a pretty funny guy and he's a hard-working guy. Everything you need for dinner for two after the stuff hits the fan. So thank you, Jeff. Much love to you and everybody out there in the great state of Kansas. Thank you very much. One of my favorite places out there. No, it wasn't any big dust up last night. I think she just felt frustrated that Mr. X had timed a few people out, but it's not bad to have a little balance in the channel. Hello, Carlos, and I have to tell you, I've spent a lot of time with Mr. X in person and in real life, and that has to count for something. So, what else do I want to talk about today? The lighting is tough. This tree is overwhelming my beauty today. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, and thank you for the wonderful card. Pop it up over here today. Yep, there we go. Yep, Jeff Rowe will always be near and dear to our heart out here. One of the most colorful characters, just like I've always said. On YouTube, hey Michaela, on YouTube, the colorful people are what really makes the fabric of YouTube, and it makes it amazing. If we're all just boring and we don't have a past, or we don't do loony stuff once in a while, or have loony people in our life, think of how really boring YouTube will be. Yeah, I want Mouse Toes to get back. Hello, Brian. Hello, thank you, Thelma. The tree looks beautiful. Thank you. You couldn't really see it last night. It's got a little bit of better color on it today. And thank you, Tess. I will say that I have a very short cinematic Christmas video coming out this afternoon. It's going to feature the Motorola 21 tube stereo console, as well as I've now decorated the top of the console here and the Christmas tree. Hey hipster. And I hope that you guys will enjoy that. It's set to the Trans-Siberian Orchestra Christmas thing, so I'm hoping that you'll enjoy that today. Fundy says, your tree looks great. I missed the erection of it. I got the Christmas music on. Let's hear. I have it so low now. those of you who don't know, that was a vintage audio rescue. I've done a few of them over the years where I keep an eye on Craigslist for distressed items that people were getting rid of, and there was a local guy here that had destroyed the amplifier by plugging in his electric guitar, and I was able to go over and snag this. I can't remember whether it was 50, I think it was about $50 for it, and it was really a wreck. It was in bad shape with water stains. The amplifier was destroyed, and was able, through a 22-part playlist that you might want to see that includes the rescue as well as all the work that was done to restore that. You might enjoy looking at that on the playlist, the Motorola. Definitely the pride of my collection. It's not the most expensive vintage audio piece here, but it is the most treasured by me because it's straight out of Mad Men. Straight out of Mad Men. Yeah, hipster. Put it on 10 and just start wailing away on it. Just totally destroy the amplifier. Hey Goldie. Yep, sure takes me back. That's not. I have the MP3 input. This thing has the ability to take a tape deck in. It has a record player input. It has AM, FM, and it also has the frequency control that'll lock in the station on FM and make it real clean. Hey Trish, how you doing? So instead of putting a tape player through, I put in a I just put the MP3 through there with the RCA plugs on the back, and it works great. Are the old Magnavox cabinet stereos good? They are, Green Trout, because when vintage audio people have conventions, they do votes on what was the greatest stereo console, or what was the greatest AM FM receiver in the history that was produced in America. And inevitably the Motorola console here comes out on top as the #1 of all time. And there's a couple, thank you Jeff, there's a couple reasons why. I like the way this internet just cuts out. There's a couple reasons why. As I told you guys, it has a left channel over here, a right channel, and a dedicated center channel for bass. Very unusual. So it's a 3-channel stereo. And Motorola was smart enough to say, we make great radio gear, we're great in communications and electronics, but we don't know anything about furniture making. So they turned to Drexel of Drexel Furniture, and Drexel produced this fine Danish modern 1960 cabinet that makes it really, really look great. Thank you Nichols95. I appreciate it. Should be in my house when its grandchildren start to play the piano. I know. I just could never let that go. I always told my kids, when I pass away, please don't come in and just load up a dumpster with all of this stuff. You know? This is the legacy. The legacy. So I do have a video coming out this afternoon on the Christmas cinematic. It's a really short one. I didn't take a lot of time to put together, but I think that you'll enjoy it for the Christmas season. And periodically I'll re-upload ones from prior years that you can enjoy. Them. Yeah, I think, Harvey, that was about 3 years ago I did that restoration. Did you see my Murphy brochure, Rosie and the Murphy gear? No, I didn't, Harvey. I'm so backed up with mail and stuff going through every day. I just hope Mouse Toes comes back. Thanks. Yeah, last night at Hender's. Anyway, moving right along. I want to talk about Reno. Thank you, Tiger Kitty. I'm looking forward to going to Reno. I'm hoping that I am going to be able to go up there. The weather window is still looking pretty good for Sunday and Monday. I drive up Sunday and come back Tuesday, so it's still looking pretty good. up there. So I'm looking forward to. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. We'll have to see. I'm not going to book it. Hey, thank you, Carl. I'll check it out. How you doing, Gerald? Hello to you. Fundy says, did y'all go out and eat last night? We went out to the Sizzling Tandoor, an Indian place, last night. I took Marshall out for his birthday. You miss Reno 911. I'm hoping to get some good videos, some good live stream things going up there. It's going to be chilly, but I need a little bout of cold air and a little bit of Christmas season feeling on that. Yeah, you need to go find mouse toes. Hey, Kelly. This Friday I'll be making a lemon meringue pie on the Rosie McNamara channel, and then on Saturday I'll be making chicken pot pies. So that should be fun too. And that's about it for all I got going. It just won't stop raining. I want to move forward with the van build today, but the rain just will not let go here. Another dreary, rainy day. Yeah, it was a simple dinner. I had biryani and it all backed up on me. It tasted very acidic last night. Actually, the lamb thing he had tasted a lot better than what I ate. Because they started with fluffy rice and the cook messed it up. Hey, Jason, the cook messed it up. You put too much goo or the 26 spices in it, and it just got all gooey. And not a fan of Indian food, but nice y'all got it. I like to try all different types of food. I'm hoping in Reno we might try some non-traditional eats. I know that Reno is a big home for Basque, Basque, Basque cooking, and that's the region between Spain and France there. Have you ever made upside down? I have made upside down pineapple cake. I have made that before. So I don't know. I'm going to try to see if we can pull the panel today, the real big panel, and at least dry fit that today to see what we're up against in terms of restoring. In terms of restoring the wall by the kitchen, the carpet had a lot of condensation on it that got into it. So you love a good curry, huh? I like Indian food. Lamb is kind of gamey, but last night the lamb was good. What's up, Marshall? Still raining? Is it raining out still?
Yeah, it's
hey, Sister Earth. Yeah, I know it's lousy. How did everything turn out? Looks pretty good in the daylight.
Yeah, let me see.
Pretty good. Got my display on the Motorola.
Yeah.
Marshall had tears in his eyes last night. Fingers getting better. Colors almost returned to normal. Thank you very much.
So she's got her light here again.
Marshall, it's not shining on you today, okay?
I'm just saying I'm just saying that it's
his constant complaint is that
just a little bit
that I like it too bright wherever I am, like a stadium arena or something.
Oh my gosh! Whenever you're sitting with Rosie, it's like sitting in an emergency room at a hospital. It's so much
between the green walls and the bright lights.
Yeah, she just has this thing just comes right in her face.
It's not that.
Yeah, that's the way she has it. Like this. It's like this. This. It's like this. Like a deer in headlights. Yeah, that's how she has it. I don't know why. It's blinding. She has to put this thing up.
Hello, everybody.
So the lighting is.
It's hard. You need to have good lighting. Why do you think in Hollywood they use
camera
huge lights when they're under?
Another thing, it really doesn't pick up the colors that well. I mean, I know you say it's a high-end camera, but I'm looking
exactly your color right there.
This color one?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Let me see.
Take care, J Money.
Let me see. Put your hand here, Rosie. Let's see. Put your forearm by mine. Let's see how light you are.
Goodness.
Let's see how white you are. Come on, put this up.
It is.
No. She needs
Got
to
a
get a
beast
10.
of an arm there.
You need to get a 10.
I have a tan in summertime. What am I going to do? I haven't seen the sun in a month around here. It's absolutely awful.
I've never seen. Do you get 10?
Of course I get tan. People have seen me with a tan over the years. Do you get tan?
Yeah, I get dark when I get 10. I look good. I look.
Of course. You know.
I look really good when I get 10.
Take care, Nichols.
J.K. Nokel, can you get tanned or do you get freckled up, or can you have the olive tone skin? Hey, you know what I heard yesterday? Coach was saying. He said that Berg's got J.K. Nokel upset, and J.K. Nokel was going to pay him a visit.
I don't know. Yeah, look
true?
at this that Jeff T. Rowe sent me. He sent me this stuff hits the fan kit, toilet paper for 2.
Who sent that to you?
Metal detection kit. There's
who?
actually some gold, silver coins from Jeff T. Rowe. This is
from
what you
Jeff T.
find
Rowe.
metal detecting. Pull tabs on cans and things. And he gave us a couple silver $50, and this is for Missy Jen too. And he called it dinner for 2 in an emergency situation. when you can't find anybody that'll take paper money anymore, right? They'll take that, and this whole thing has got a razor blade and all kinds. I don't know what these pills are, Jeff. I'm not going to pop one. But Jeff is just incredible. I wish there were more people like Jeff.
But he used to come on as a clown on Rosie's Hangouts and cause havoc. He was like the.
Here's the fork for the emergency.
He would talk. You know, it would be funny to have Jeff T. Rowe.
Hey,
and Bergs.
Yasmin.
He was like the first Bergs, basically.
Hey, Greg. No, North Shore Towing doesn't come this far. Oh, Lord.
Jen got locked out.
I don't know if she's that back. Oh, my God, Jen, you got to stop doing that. Honey, you got to stop banging on that. I think it's the Santa Rosa police again.
We got a phone call. That somebody's got a Christmas tree lit up with ribbons and bows.
But some dope analyzed the
Yeah.
SWAT that night. They said Rosie looked towards the window before the knock came on the window, and I'm saying yeah because I heard him walking up the wooden planks of the wheelchair ramp there. These people were unbelievable.
Did you say Jeff lost his wife?
Yes.
When was that?
2018.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna keep Jeff in my prayers and his family, Trent and Ray and everybody. Beautiful thing about that is he has a great family. Wonderful.
Keeping you on your toes.
Keeping you on your toes. Yeah, don't do that again, Jen. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so this morning. I would appreciate it if you hit a thumbs up. Any reflections post-game show yesterday? What did you think? It was
Well, it was nice. Even
Brady,
right
because
now.
I've had this is the 5th birthday I've had with you or something like that. Fourth or 5th birthday.
Fourth, because didn't come to Vegas in 18, but it was a nice, different kind of birthday because it puts you in the holiday spirit with the music.
How would you rate it to, we were in Las Vegas 3 times, then you missed last year, you were in Virginia on your birthday.
Well, this holiday, this season here, spending with Rosie, it's been different because like going to Janet and Boss's house and having Thanksgiving dinner and being here like at home, it feels more like you're not on the road or you're nomad, you're with family. It has a very family-like atmosphere that I get when I'm with my family, so that's how it's replicated. And Rosie has a very festive spirit on top of just having that environment of being at home with family instead of being like out there as a nomad. Like I feel like a nomad. I was at Mr. X and we're having Christmas at Waffle House. That's our Christmas. We're spending at Waffle House. It's not a real Christmas. It's a nomadic Christmas. So this is like
this is your first real family style Christmas in a while.
In a while, yeah. Like with Rosie, she's got a very festive spirit. She's into the festivities, but also the atmosphere of being like it's just like being with family. being at
Now,
home.
in the spirit of Christmas, I've had a few requests that you consider unblocking some people, and I know Harvey made a PayPal contribution
Right,
tip,
yeah.
so
Yeah,
I put that in Marshall's hands.
I'm gonna
hands
unblock
now.
select people, but there's so many people that I probably got 1,000 people blocked. It would take me forever to go into the list. I'd have to get URLs emailed to me because there's just so many. I probably have 1,000 accounts blocked, over 1,000 easily. So it's a big job.
Well, you could certainly go in, particularly for Harvey and
Yeah, I
for
could
him.
unblock Harvey. I'll unblock Coast 9500, but I want him to unblock me. He's had me blocked for over a year, I think.
That's right, Sister Earth. Hate begets hate begets hate begets. You know, somebody
But,
has to. Somewhere the chain has to be broken of that. You know,
Yeah,
and
I mean,
that chain breaks here. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's there's a beginning and end to every
Great
process,
travels,
everything.
too.
You know,
Yeah.
there's a beginning and end. People grudges. You know, like Rosie was asking me. She said her family used to get.
Look at what Smooth said. I had the privilege of guarding Melissa Marie every year on the Vegas trip.
Yeah, exactly. But I remember Christmas will be a smooth operator for the
If
past.
Marshall ever finished that big glass of coffee, it's like a half a gallon. This is the all-day coffee here. This thing will be gone till about 5 p.m. 5 p.m.
But,
this afternoon.
with Mr. X in 2015, 2016, 2017, and 2018, actually 4 years, I spent Christmas with him in Titusville at the Waffle House. About 5 Christmases, basically.
There you go. Hipster says we can go back to fighting on December 26th.
But Rosie brought up a key thing yesterday. She
And
said,
Hipster's funny. Somebody sent me a screenshot of what she posted in the chat one night. She said, like, you can't even swing a dead cat by its tail without hitting somebody with a felony in the void and misdemeanors.
one key point that Rosie brought up.
Almost Uber says, unblock me, Elvis. Please.
Yeah, she's partly, I think, Irish, and Irish are known to drink, and she says she's had a lot of fights in her family, but my family's been the opposite. My family's had grudges like you guys have on YouTube, and fights, and I've held grudges for months, even years, and then usually those grudges are broken for when either a death happens or Christmas, especially Christmas, where people come and they make peace, and they say they're sorry to each other, and then they move on to the new year, new. You know what Christmas does?
Well, for me,
helps.
it was everybody would get to drinking, and then they would
Yeah.
fight, you know. And
If people can't forgive each other on Christmas and start the new year fresh, then they'll start the new year ugly, nasty. So you have to. This is the time for forgiving. This is the holiday season. This is the biggest holiday, Christian holiday. So anybody,
yeah, I hope you don't leave, Vanessa.
anybody who's trolling now is gonna keep on trolling into 2020. But if they forgive each other on Christmas, then they'll start 2020 fresh. So we'll know by the end of this month who wants to keep on playing dirty for 2020 or who wants to start fresh and clean. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I see Christmas. It's not only family, but it's forgiveness. People breaking the grudges and, just,
I don't have anything hipper, Jordan, or else it'll get a strike on YouTube.
So that's what it is.
I got this traditional Christmas playlist. Do you accept gifts at your P.O. box? If you get one, it's me. I enjoy sending okay, thank you, Green Trout. No obligation. Just a Christmas card is nice if you guys want to send one. The P.O. box is in the About page on here. I know we get a lot of cards every year. I like to hang them up and show everybody the cards. Anyone, Merry Christmas to each other. WTF.
Yeah. A couple things I just wanted to point out too is
North Shore said, so if you're forgiving, unblock 1,000 people. So.
a couple things I just wanted to say real quick in case you guys didn't know. December 10th was my birthday, so if you don't wish me happy birthday, please wish me happy birthday.
Thank you, Carl.
Yesterday. On 10th of December, that was my birthday. So if you haven't wished me happy birthday, just wish me happy birthday. The last thing I want to say is
milk it to the hill.
Jeff T. Rowe was a funny guy on your hangouts for years. He would come on as a clown, and he would come on just drunk and everything. And anyways, he was pretty funny, but he would be talking and babbling away like a California babbler for hours. It would go on for hours, man. So I think it would be a hoot to have on your McNamara Throwaway channel to have Jeff T. Rowe and Bergs on a hangout
Larry
while they're
said,
drinking.
Marshall, you have changed, which has caused me to change how I feel about you, as many on here have unblocked us. So, just something for you to consider. I've just relayed the message.
Well, I'll unblock Brad Silverdog, and the reason is he made a tribute video to me, and I don't think he's really a hateful troll. I think he has fun. I'm going to start off with unblocking him.
Hey, JK, it's your birthday month. There you go.
And I'll unblock Harvey. I'll unblock some select people, you know, that I know that are going to clean up and
Well,
shape
just
up.
turn the tide. I can't tell you what to do on my channel.
I mean,
It's like I brought Mr. X in, and you know, Mouse Toes unfortunately was offended last night. I hope she'll come back. I hope so.
well, what offended her? What offended her?
He doesn't timing a few people out or something like that. So
Mr. X timing
Mr. X
people out?
said, Marshall has feelings too. So.
I've never seen Mr. X use his wrench in here. Has he timed people up? I've never seen him.
Look, I got no problem. I've spent a ton of time with Mr. X. Mr. X is very close to me. He's been always very kind to me. Jen unblocked me. Yeah, he's always been very kind to me, and I enjoy hanging out with him and doing things. And I look forward to getting back to Chicago, hopefully this spring or summer, and hanging out some more and digging deeper into the food scene.
Yeah, it would be funny. Jeff T. Rowe and an annoying drum contest. You and Bergs. That would be funny to watch on Rosie McNamara. You and Bergs just hammered. That would be funny to do because you were funny. I mean, you were funny when you were, you know. I don't know if people watch Cat Rally.
Shotgun in the house is already in my book. That's what I say about. That. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Joe King.
Another shocking thing that happened to me. I watched Cat Rally's video of. I don't know.
Oh,
there's
that
some old
terrible
people,
accident.
Some people here might know Cat Rally. She's back from the old time, from our group, and yeah, she says she broke her orbital bone, but she has to do surgery on her orbital bone.
Yeah, she got hit. She got hit in a
by a
crosswalk.
vehicle.
Yeah, just like I did. But I was lucky. I was able to jump up on top of the. It was a low Toyota, like a Celica or something, and the hood was kind of. I was able to just get airborne just in time to roll.
My buddy got hit in his bike in Chicago and broke his collarbone. You got pretty lucky. You didn't break any bones.
Yeah, I got lucky. I just banged my knee a little bit, but man, that was really that was a scary day. And then the following, about 2 weeks later, the city burned down. So it was tough. How you doing, Marie Z? Nice to see you.
But it's nice to see.
Well, I mean, funny if people can't see the great content that's been put up since
it's nice
June
to see some,
when we traveled, and there's going to be a lot more travels on the road, and you know, people see what they want to see on YouTube, and that's fine. That's their right.
It's nice to see some old timers on here like Coast 9500, JK NoCal, and Jeff T. Rowe. I know there's a lot of new people, but people that have been with us for years watched us. You know, I've had a lot of memories and times with these guys. You know, over the years. They made YouTube fun, but now it's a lot of new people. We have a lot of new names and faces and people.
Yeah, honestly, Vanessa, I would miss you a lot if you stopped coming in. I mean, you're such a fixture in the chats, and you're the emoji queen, and you know, I would miss you incredibly if you closed out your account and stopped coming in on YouTube. You're one of those people that really makes it fun and colorful here on YouTube. Yeah, Kat was banged up pretty bad, so hope that she has a good recovery too. Coach.
One thing else I wanted to say, I've seen a lot of people say, you know, a lot of people like Rosie's a close friend of Nicole's. She's been friends with her for years. Her and many other people followed after her. Said, we're going to stop watching Rosie because Elvis is with her. I'm not going to be with Rosie 24/7. I'm going to be going back to Chicago. She'll be doing her life. I'll be doing my life. It's not like I'm going to be with her every day of the year, you know. And she's going to get back to her regular scheduled programming and chooching.
Thank you,
what she
Barry.
does. So
yeah, I'm up for a cameo.
the people who say that, I'm sure when I'm out of the picture and Rosie does her thing, those people that's told you that they're stopped watching will come back and watch you without me. So
It's fun. I mean, one of the most fun summers I had, even though I roasted in the van, was the Great Lakes Tour 2019 tour. I hope that we can replicate that, go someplace. I'm hoping maybe Montreal and up into Quebec. Try the food scene up in French Canada.
I just watched. There's a guy named New Jersey Outdoors. He actually works for Colonial Airstream. Really nice guy. He spent a lot of money on his Class B camper van. He spent a lot of money to convert it to 4x4. You know, he's been interviewing people on the road, and he interviewed this couple from Montreal on a road trek. And I've talked to a lot of people from Montreal and Quebec City. They're big time seriously in the Class B vans.
Yeah, that's good.
And they come down as couples into the United States. And I've always wanted to see why they're in the van
Hey, yeah,
so much.
man. There we go.
But,
Thank you, Joe Nan. Whatever.
But Canadian people are so cool, man.
They are. But I have a lot of interest in, we went up. I'd like to go back up. I'd like to come up to Chicago, hang out a while there, redo, go up to Detroit, go enter into Toronto again, and then drive
into Quebec
east
City.
into Quebec and see Montreal and Quebec City up there. I think that would be amazing. And then maybe pop down through Maine. And
Maine.
Go down through
I was
Maine.
talking to this girl in Maine, and she told me, she says, you know how Americans eat hamburgers, like it's a common thing?
Yeah.
She said in Maine, people lobster's so cheap, they'll eat it like hamburger meat. Like, it's so plentiful and cheap.
Yeah, J.K. NoCal went up to, he took his, I don't know, is it a fifth wheel or travel trailer or Class A, all the way to Maine. And when he got to Maine, he had the lobster roll or something like that. He said it wasn't even that enjoyable. Hello, Crystal. Thank you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you.
Well, there's so many other things to eat. There's Boston clam chowder. There's a lot of other
Yeah, I
stuff.
spent time in St. John's on the Canadian-Maine border, the Allagash Wilderness Waterway up there, canoeing and everything. That's his institutional size coffee.
Yeah, this is my
To
Cafe
go
Bustelo.
to lobster burger. So I'll try some lobster. I'll try that. Lobster's not my favorite kind of seafood, though.
But Canadian people, when Rosie mentioned Montreal and Quebec City, there's a lot of Class B camper vans that are made up there. There's a lot of couples who come down in these Class B camper vans, specifically from Montreal and Quebec City, that I met in Florida over the years. And they're all so friendly.
They are.
They're so friendly. They're so nice. They really love the Class B camper vans, and they really love, they're just a special kind of people, And
My meaning is a place like Montreal. It's a huge city.
Yeah.
And the French influence is deep in there.
What about
And it's
Quebec City? Is it the same thing?
Remember you said I crossed into Canada. I never felt like I left the
In a
U.S.
foreign
when I went
country,
to
yeah.
Toronto. You said I crossed into Mexico.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I knew I was in a foreign
Yeah,
country.
exactly.
I think if you cross into
Montreal.
Quebec and Montreal, then you feel like
you're in France or something.
like you're very much under the French influence. They've been loved. So it's the kind of place that I think I would like to take a month to, to explore or hang out
Check
in
it
a
out.
place like Montreal and really explore the food scene.
I bet
and
you it's
all that.
really cool, but the problem with Montreal, Canada, is it's expensive. It's so much more expensive than the United
Green
States.
trout, there's nothing that I need. That's very, very kind of you on that. So, Beach, how are you? I think Montreal would be really cool to go over there. Going for the Cat Von D look today. Hey, Jordan Blue, yeah, going for the Cat. What fast food places do you like when you're on the road? Green trout.
What fast food places do I like?
Do McDonald's or
No,
Denny's?
Wendy's. Wendy's is great.
Wendy's.
I love Wendy's. Taco Bell has been really going downhill. KFC has really picked up. I like KFC better than Popeyes now. They really have picked up their quality. KFC is great. Arby's is good. Arby's is good on the road, But I'm just surprised how good KFC is. They really are good. They really have picked up. But I go to Wendy's. Wendy's
That is solid wood walnut on there.
Now, Rosie, those speakers, if you wanted to change them, can you change them to something else?
No, I wouldn't change these. These are authentic.
Original?
Yeah, these are original, man. That's what makes it valuable. You start mucking up with
Modifying it?
Yeah, you're modifying this, then you really start to destroy the
originality,
destroy the value of it. So Popeyes is better than KFC. I don't know. I like KFC myself.
I used to like Popeyes better, but KFC's really came up with
Hey Zeus.
They really came up with the quality. It's really good now. It's really
Hey
good.
Stink Finger.
Don't you think, Rosie, it's came up?
What? Kentucky
KFC,
KFC has come back dramatically from their dark days of 20 years ago. They were a disaster, and they mucked with the recipe, and finally they figured out what Colonel Sanders figured out.
Why did they mess it up? It used to be
I
good.
think they were trying to start to experiment with cutting costs and,
really?
and changing the formula. McDonald's went through the same turbulence. McDonald's was going downhill. They were in a nosedive, and they were the ones that introduced the dollar menu. And that was an amazing thing. You could get the $1 McChicken sandwich. That was big time.
Is that mine or? Is that for Rosie?
Open that later. Ooh, they're really good. I like that. I could go in, and even when I was traveling the country with Jen, we had the two, what was it? The 2 McDoubles for $3 or something like that. You couldn't beat that.
I agree with Tiger Kitty. The mashed potatoes at Popeyes is really good. The gravy is really good. The Cajun gravy. The Cajun gravy is really good. I agree with you.
Yeah, that's what Brary. That's what they said about the Popeyes chicken sandwich. They went in there and it was tiny compared to the way it looked on the.
We had it. We saw it on YouTube. I saw it on YouTube, and it was a huge sandwich. When I went there, it was smaller than the palm of my hand. And if you want a good chicken sandwich, you need to check out Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is, I think, the best.
So, I don't really do fast food that often. I would go into like Tim Hortons and have a blueberry muffin and a cup of coffee. That would be usually in the morning. I don't eat a lot for breakfast. Best chicken fingers is Raisin Cane's. I don't have them around here.
One thing that me and Rosie disagree on fast food, she thinks the Whopper is better than the Wendy's hamburger. I disagree. I think the Wendy's is better than the Whopper.
That chocolate fountain. I will never use a chocolate fountain, man. Kids with boogies putting ice cream, putting cones into it with their whole hand, all the way up to the elbow, and.
I think the Indian, the Golden Corrals are really.
I see that, Jeff. Thank you.
You know, I was going to ask you.
I spotted that right away, Jeff.
Are there any American buffets around here? Like besides,
what do you mean by American?
Like, you know, like some
Old Country Buffet.
Yeah, do they have those?
No, I don't think we have them around. Buffets just never. This is a more upscale food scene here. They just don't have a lot of. Maybe Roner Park has something. I don't, or even the casino here, which is the third largest Indian gaming casino in California, doesn't even have a buffet.
Is that Shay from Florida?
No, that's not. That's a different Shay.
Okay, I always get confused with that one. Okay.
Oh wow. Okay. Beach said we tried Popeye's new chicken sandwich, and the chicken was so thick I could barely put it in my mouth. I had to cut it up. Wow, that's like. Different than yours.
I saw
this franchise.
I watched Dame Drops, and I watch Joey's food reviews on YouTube, or Dame Drops, and it was huge. And then when I went here, it was completely a different size breast sandwich.
Yeah, I don't know. I just hometown buffet. I don't know, North Shore. Didn't we see hometown buffets around a few places when we traveled?
Those are the same company as Old Country Buffet.
Yeah, I don't know. I see a few of them around, but you got to wonder what they're putting out on the tables. I thought Golden Corral was pretty good, but just the chocolate fountain was such an immediate turnoff. Hey, Winky, how you doing, babe? Hi, Penny Pincher. That was a huge turnoff. That chocolate fountain. Yeah, it's like different franchise owners, like the Popeyes in Roner Park was disgusting when we went in there. You could tell that sewer gas was escaping in the restaurant. It
Oh,
actually,
that
it
smelled.
smelled like
Yeah.
a toilet that hadn't been cleaned
Oh,
in a
man,
year.
I hate that
And
smell.
you know, and it was like family people, real grubby looking, you know, working the counters, and you could tell they were stressed. And Missy Jen, we gave that one of our worst food reviews. Oh, Old Country Buffet's the bomb. The hot chocolate cake. There you go. Yeah, I guess it depends on how big your mouth is. You know, it's chocolate fountain. The kid took a, you know, they get the bowl of ice cream or the cone, and they'll fill it up and they go over the chocolate fountain and they kind of turn it in it. Well, this kid put his whole hand in the chocolate fountain all the way up to almost his elbow, right?
And the other disgusting thing,
And then he's
buffets
picking his nose. You know.
never get self-served ice cream out of a buffet. That's disgusting. People put their hands.
Yeah, we
in
have a
there.
good Chinese buffet here. It's a pretty good one.
Chinese buffets.
Yeah, I
Are,
saw that, Harvey.
if you don't go to a Japanese hibachi buffet, the Chinese buffets are garbage. You have to go to a Japanese hibachi buffet.
No,
Much
this
better.
Chinese one is pretty good up here.
I would go for an Indian buffet over the
Do,
Chinese.
Well, you prefer Middle Eastern Indian food. I think most of us prefer Chinese.
Chinese,
Yeah. Just a different taste, but I was so disappointed with that biryani. The first time I went in and had it, it was so good. It was fluffy. It was well seasoned. Last night was a mush on a plate. So.
Hey, I want to say to Miss Tiger Kitty, she's got a nice voice, but Winky Whispers, I see her always hanging out by Vinny's chat, and she always has her makeup nice and her hair, the way she cuts it,
She does voiceovers too.
her
She
bangs,
does,
you know.
She does voice work. Yeah, she's,
I like her personality. I think it'd be cool if she
Yep.
had like a hangout. If she does her own hangouts, I like. She's kind of fun to listen to her.
Hey
What?
Jay.
One time I watched her, she was talking about aliens, she was talking about the stuff you like. She's talking about paranormal and ghosts and demons and UFOs. It was like watching Art Bell. And she was talking about it for like 3 hours about how she's got pictures of these demons and ghosts and how she went to a cemetery.
Coach wants to know if you would consider living in southeastern Kentucky permanently. That's around the Appalachians and all that.
No, I don't know. That area of the country, the Blue Mountains, it's beautiful, but there's so many mosquitoes. They'll tear you up. I hate mosquitoes. I enjoy the desert climate, and I enjoy the Mediterranean climate in California. People don't understand when you come out here. There's no bugs. There's no humidity.
If you guys are enjoying the chat, thumbs up are appreciated. Nice thing that Winky, if you've ever heard her do voices, you know, like
I think-
she does cartoon voices and things like that.
I think
so.
she's fun to listen to. If she had her own hangout,
No, I
would
didn't
watch.
put a star on the tree
She's-
this year. So.
She's got a very fun personality, engaging. She talks about a lot
Melina.
of different subjects, so I think she should have her own hangouts.
Yeah, Kentucky, North Carolina, that whole Maggie Valley, Tennessee, all that area down there is big time for moonshining.
That's what you like. That's what you're into. The bourbon stuff.
Oh, thank you, Angela, says, listening to that great sound. Yeah, I have the center bass channel on today. I didn't put it on last night because it would have rocked Missy Jen out of the house while we were doing
It's
the
got a little
decorating.
bass right now, right?
Yeah, it's centered, you can hear it.
Oh yeah. I like that. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I didn't have that on last night. I just
We
was
just had the
running.
trouble on it.
No, I was just running the 2 channels. I didn't run the 3rd channel, which is just dedicated bass.
Oh, cool.
What's up, Sean? How you doing? So at this point, I'll tell you, in the van build and everything, I'm really getting eager. I'm getting antsy to be on the road again and get back to traveling. Because number one, I told Marshall after Christmas, you're going to see the Rosie girl in a different frame of mind because I go through my dark period of the year.
Yeah,
then.
I guess if you have
And
sunshine,
don't trigger me, man. I'm just saying. You know, that's why I got to get as much done before Christmas when my spirit is up here.
It is depressing with the rain.
It's
and
very
cold.
depressing.
But you know it.
There you go,
But if
Harvey.
you have sunshine here, if you have a dry winter, it's pretty nice
Yeah,
up here.
I'm not. The winter could still. We haven't even hit winter yet, but the winter could still be a dry one. You
We
know,
never
sometimes
know.
you'll have a rainy December and then you won't have anything for the rest, and sometimes it just
Right.
goes straight on through. Yeah, we
Right.
all hope Mouse Toes comes back for sure. But I'm looking forward to being on the road. I want to be in a place like Yuma that has so much sunshine, and you can
So
imagine Yuma in January, 70 degrees, lovely,
dry, perfect weather,
dry.
sunny, sunshine, beautiful.
Oh,
So
thank you, Jordan.
yeah, I was gonna ask you real quick. Why did Mouse Toes get upset?
It was some with Mr. X was
Timing out.
timing out some people or
I
something.
remember.
So yeah, I sent her a short message this morning.
What's his name? Yeah, I was gonna ask Sean the Brent, since he's from United Kingdom, England. Have you ever went to the British Museum and seen the Assyrian exhibit of
At the
all
British
the,
Museum?
Yeah, at the
I
British
think I
Museum. We have a
remember.
huge exhibit there of all the
I
winged
think
bulls
I
and the kings.
remember. I think I remember that seeing that when I was in London. I
Really?
think I remember that.
I would love to go see that. I would love, if I ever went to Europe, I'd love to. First thing I'd do is go to see the British Museum and the
Yeah,
Louvre.
Anna Hitchcock said, "My dark time is now, especially with knocking walls out and soldering water pipes." Oh my! Never let the weather get you in a bad mood. But the weather is critical in people's lives. You know, it's critical in people's lives. When you get to, I don't mind rain, but suppose it rains 18 days in a row. Now people get deficient of sun and vitamins from the sun. And I tell you, people start to lose their mind.
Yeah,
So this is why in Scandinavian countries
the
where
darkness.
they have darkness and
Not a lot of sunlight.
yeah, not a lot of
It
sunlight.
gets kind of the sun really puts you in a different mood. Yeah. Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah. Uh,
Yes.
So that's what gets to me cumulatively. It just gets to a point where it just absolutely
Just kind of brings
sucks.
you down. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just. But this year I now have a little carrot of hope to go down south to.
Rosie is an outdoor person. She's
Yeah.
active. She doesn't want to be in the home. She wants to be out doing something. She doesn't like to be.
Yeah.
She's not a homebody, you know.
I want to be
So,
out.
She wants to be out and enjoy the weather and all
And
that.
the trouble here, yeah, I know, Gerald. Keep rubbing it in. 80 degrees and sunny in Florida today.
Florida still has bugs that you got to worry about, and humidity. Even in December, I've seen it where it's 90 degrees and miserable.
Yeah, I take vitamin D, magnesium, a baby aspirin, vitamin C every day. Every single. I went out on the tree and I harvested some juice oranges today and juiced them up. Man, that orange juice was so good. Woo!
Oh, we got to
So
get some of
fresh.
those for the juice. I haven't even grabbed any of those juice ones. I've had a couple of the.
Well, you have to juice them. They're not for eating out of hand. They're
Yeah, you
for
got to juice
juicing.
those.
Yeah, I'll make another. I'll make another bit.
Do you have one of those things that juices?
Yeah, I have a juicer. I used it this
Oh, okay.
morning. Yeah. Thank you, man, bro. I appreciate it. There's not much I want to do today. I want to pull the panel and take a look at it, but I don't know if the rain is going to stop.
I don't think it will, right?
It's horrible.
It's
So
been
I'll have to work in the
nonstop.
workshop, and the workshop is jammed right now. So I could probably work out there. I want to go out and check the rig to see how the water sealing is done now.
I've checked it and everything's okay.
Oh man,
so
that's
far.
good.
I've
That's
checked
good.
it.
I want to go out there and just really do a close inspection. Let's see. Green Trout says, Elvis, will your RVing days ever end and you buy a house, or do you plan on RVing forever?
I plan on RVing as long as my health. You have to be healthy to do this life. As long as God willing, my health keeps up, I plan on doing it as long as I can. I'm gonna do it until I'm in a nursing home, basically in hospice, ready to die.
There we go. All right, guys, it's been an hour. I'm going to close it out. Don't forget, I have the cinematic Rancho little short clip, 3 minutes, coming later today, just featuring the stereo console, some of the decorations on top, as well as the Christmas tree. I hope that you enjoy that. That's great. Anna says I'm doing the Moringa and feel like I'm 20. Woo! There you go. There you go. I'll pass that along. Anyway, have a good day, everybody, and Merry Christmas season. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please do so this morning. And have a wonderful day. Give them a big